Very well.
Right, we're getting Nali up. Should be a fairly straightforward job. And I have the acid arrows, so I can just slaughter the troll without too much fuss.
There you are. I've been waiting positively ages for you.
Yeah, mate.
Right, trolls taking over the fortress. A lot of talking about nonsense. You can getting some reinforcements in the fight if we just blow the
Very good.
drawbridge. It's unnecessary, but we might as well do it.
What would you have? I look forward to it.
I am ready. If that is what you want.
I will enjoy this.
What's getting red?
Oh, I am.
You are a slippery one.
Mind your I will take care of this.
What would you have
I
me
don't think there are any traps here.
Anything that gets in our way will be buried in this place's rubble.
Should be a fairly straightforward job. Go in, kill the trolls, and that's more or less it.
You have a problem? It will be done.
We'll get minor aid if we do
I have
things
nothing
the
to wish.
correct way. We can do a Lale of the Ages here. At least some version of it. +3 version. Right. Who of you can actually identify this crab? Spear +1.
You are easily.
Come on, come on.
Yes.
You are lucky I'm here.
What awaits? I will live very well.
Right, that's the forge.
Fear not. I'm watching you. I
To
can
get
do that.
flail hits to make any kind of serious use out of it though.
Mine. I look forward to it.
That's the best you can manage? As you wish.
You have killed them all and have done with it.
Impressive.
I have no recollection about the ring I just got. Hmm. Do I have scrolls maybe? Nope.
You are go
Not that it
very
matters. We don't need anything extra to finish something like this. The only thing we might have to use in that requires some skill is the lower dungeons levels, but any kind of a rogue is
I
good
am
enough
ready.
there.
Easy enough, if you know what you're doing.
Or a mage who can use invisibility kind of way.
well. I look forward to it.
Might as well open the gate, get some extra aid in here. There's no downside to it.
What would you have me do? Very good.
+2 dagger.
What would you have? I will enjoy this.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Yeah.
I will take
Ooh,
care
we
of
need to
this.
kill the dogs.
I
Well,
will
it's
listen. It
we'll
will
get
be
more
done.
experience if we kill the dogs. Let's put it that way, rather.
Mind your tone.
Fall and stay fallen.
Easily.
That's it?
You have a problem.
Feed me.
You are a slippery one.
Minor sickness, nothing too serious.
You are going somewhere you do not want to be. A waste of my talents, but so be it.
Alright, with the dog meat we can make a stew for the umber orcs.
Very well.
Mainly you do it for the free experience.
Hold still. Curse you.
Ha! I'll rip you apart, you gray-faced cur. Yes. I look forward to it.
We're still gonna go outside and pull the drawbridge, but I want this stuff out of my inventory. $11,500 for just dumping 4 pieces of meat in the stew. Right.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Come on, come on.
Kill them all and have done with it.
There should be some Yan P here too. I think they appear once we lower the drawbridge.
What would very well.
$30,000. Well, you have to get millions of experience points per character. You sort of need tens of thousands constantly. Giant troll dead.
You were lucky then.
Hold still. Curse you!
Where the hell did that death come from? I think they have basically some kind of instant troll slaying ability.
Mind your tone. I will enjoy this.
I think they've changed it in the enhanced edition. I seem to recall in the original game that the reinforcements basically got their asses kicked quite often. So they've made some kind of a change that they can at least take down the trolls without too much fuss, and then they move on. It's more fitting to the plan, but it's a bit unrealistic.
Ready, citizen.
I will take care of this. Ha! I'll rip you apart, you gray-faced cur.
You are lucky I'm here, if that is what you want.
No traps? I'm a bit surprised.
It will be done.
Fear not. I'm watching your back. Leave it to me.
Ready for anything? Fine.
These scrolls are somewhat useful, even as scrolls. One can be used for crafting, the other is always useful when mages are around. Right, there's
You are
really not
going
much
somewhere
here.
easily.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
A waste of my talents.
That's the best you
But
can
so be
manage?
it.
Very good.
Here we should have some Yanti and trolls. Nothing all that
Yeah,
special
very
either,
well.
though.
Get down, everyone!
You were lucky.
I am good.
You were lucky then. But luck was...
You are a slippery one.
What would you have me? I look forward to it.
If that is what you want.
I
Need
will
a
listen.
key.
Kill them all and have done with it.
Okay, what healing can we do? Ew, Bear doesn't have potions. The one thing he can have, so he should probably have the...
Let me help you.
Mind your tone. You have a problem?
We have a problem in the fact that I can't heal you guys. And you're sort of so weak on the defensive front, you'll always get severely injured in these fights. And these opponents aren't particularly tough or anything, they're just... they're not incredibly bad, so that's why
You
we're
are
injured.
going somewhere you do not want. Very well.
We always have other ways of doing things, I suppose, but there are slow, painful ways. Tedious ways.
I look forward to it.
Okay, this should be where the lady of the keep is. That gives us access to floor levels. Or does it? Do we need a
I am
key?
ready. Certainly.
Yep.
What would you have me do? I will enjoy this. I will take care of this. Mind your tone.
Happy to help. To try to help.
I'd like something extra on the casting front. Currently we have only one character that is fast enough to throw anything in these situations.
You have a problem. It will be done.
There is the rope of Beck now. That allows you to
What would you have me do?
pass quite a bit
I can do
faster.
that.
And it might be, if I can wear it, it could be a good thing because the armor isn't doing much for us and our casting speed is
You are
just
lucky I'm here.
ridiculously steep.
You are going easily. Yes.
Usually I would put it on the mage, but our own guy can't cast shit in these situations.
What would you have me do?
Pay for your sins!
Oh, I am good. Fear not.
Oh shit.
As you wish.
Take darkness, fool!
Alright, I'm fairly certain I know what's in the next
That's
room.
all.
That's right. Impressive.
Anti-mage or a priest. Something troublesome anyway. Anti-mage.
Mind your tone.
I'll try to speak with us.
Very well.
I need something to punch or kick.
I hunger. Feed me.
You have a problem?
40 points of slashing damage from Vixen. I need
What do you
any
want?
kind of elemental damage on it.
You are going somewhere you do not want to be.
I'm ready.
Probably protected from minor spell effects. Minor spell turning. It'll suck them up, nothing else.
I am ready.
We shall do what is required.
The monk can probably get around it though.
I'll see. You are a slippery one.
Yes.
Good one.
I
I need a
look
key
forward
from this place, otherwise we can't make any progress. There we go. There's probably a couple of trolls here. Not sure I want to face them.
What would you easy enough if you know what you're doing?
But I think I really need to focus on healing a little bit with our shaman friend.
What would you have me do? Kill them all and have done with it.
I seem to recall more trouble being here in the original game. Just in the number of standard trolls and where you can encounter them. Not a huge difference though,
You
so
are lucky I'm
yeah, I
here.
can just
Very
imagining it.
good.
But I'm not sure I am. It might not apply to everything I recall here, but I've noticed it in multiple different situations.
I will listen.
Very well.
I wouldn't say it makes a big difference in how the game plays, so it's hard to be all that upset about it really. But it's there,
Fear
and
not.
I'm not
I'm
quite
watching
sure
your
why
back.
it's there.
That is what you
I'm imagining it's a scaling thing, better scaling. So if you don't want to play with a full group, you're not really in a bad position.
Yes? Sure.
New spells. Good ones. I believe I didn't have blindness. Shaking my head on that. Gotta have blindness. Magical bullets.
Mind your I look forward to it.
Okay, if I'm not totally wrong, there should be a fairly capable
That's the best you
fighter
can
on the other
manage?
side
Ha!
of this.
That's how it's done. That's right. No one here but us shadows.
Galegas. Hello, Galegas. How you doing? We could sort of time the
Excellent.
battlefield here a little bit.
You have a
We sort of are looking
What
for a
was she? I
distraction.
No one
suppose.
here but us shadows.
Monsters are about, yeah, because you see.
Very good.
I'll do it.
What can it be now?
What can it be indeed? I can probably get a single spell off, but not sure I even should try.
No one here but us shadows.
I'm gonna try paralysis.
I am ready.
Seems like the
That is what
competent
you
sword.
You are going somewhere.
What can I do?
Oh, no, dance, you fucker.
What would you have me do? Oh, I am good.
Yes.
1,500. Not bad.
I am not some beast of
Let me help
burden.
you.
I'll carry no more of your trinkets.
Full plate mail. +2 armor class, basically. Who has speed potions?
What would
Right.
you have me do?
Things are more
I
or
will
less
take
going
care of this.
exactly how we planned. No major obstacles. Right. So now we just need to go to the lady. I don't see why I couldn't rescue her now. The healing is the only real thing that's bothering me. Now that we have more meat tanks, it's becoming a increasingly serious problem. And I'm not sure it's me holding out on that is a smart thing to do. I could burn a lot of cash buying the potions we need, but at the same time I'd rather buy equipment we need. We can make do, that's not really the point. I'd like to not have to struggle too
Do not
much.
disturb my duties.
Oh, 'tis like a nightmare. Yet more hooligans tracking their filth through the halls.
Hmm. Right. Do we have the means of getting the loot here?
It will be done.
Well, we have the means to get the loot. Do we have the means to defeat the Iron Golem? That's the bigger question. I think you need at least a +3 weapon to do it. So we could get the weapon sufficient enough to harm it. I'm not that big on trying to... Yeah, Cleric Staff would do it, definitely. Maybe someone with some more skill in it, though.
Mind your
How
tone.
can this be done in
Easily.
this game? In the original one, you're probably better off just beating the shit out of them. Instead of waiting for them to trigger and attack you.
Blast it! That's not gonna work.
Right, the stone golems will probably... I'm not sure if they're gonna attack as a group. If I touch these, they will start activating. Now what we want to do is surround them and just kick their ass.
I'll send you to the abyss.
That's not gonna work.
Clay ones cannot be harmed through slashing
You
or
have a
piercing
problem?
weapons. Are you
You
sure
are
about
going
that?
a waste of my talents, but so be it.
Blast it! It's not gonna work.
Oh, I am good.
Yes. What would you? Very well.
Hopefully the stone ones aren't linked in their reaction.
You now try You are a slippery one. You now try something different.
You way-faced
So
turd.
fuck you idiots, attack the other one. Shit.
Ready for anything. Simple and surge free.
What can I do then? Not much. Bit of haste. Probably should haste. Who's getting hit? Dorn.
You now try something different. You are a slippery one.
You were lucky that I will listen. Mind your tone. You have a problem.
Ah, excellent.
I look forward to it.
I need something as you wish.
I need something to trigger this. You can definitely loot the side ones already. It's a +3 weapon.
You are going
And
somewhere
you're stuck.
you do not want to be. I am Dorniel.
More of a...
I do. It'll take
Oh
more than a
shit.
scratch to
I think
stop
their range
Dorniel
might have been
Khan.
I
increased.
sense great evil, fabled treasure, terrible danger.
Probably some spiders.
Why does absorb health? Yeah, absorb health seems to go through everything.
What do you want?
Does the Sun Soul Ray do the same thing? No.
Yes. Very well. Ah! Ha! I'll rip you apart, you
I think they've increased the range of this creature. So well,
What
technically it's the same more or less. It's not really. Yeah, we can have infinite summons act as decoys, so it doesn't really make much of a difference.
I'll rip you apart, you whey-faced cur.
Right. It's a long fight, but pretty much risk-free. We can at least get a single strike in pretty much every time it tries something.
I will listen for now.
I will enjoy this.
And I can't attack. Oh, for fuck's sakes.
I'll send you to the abyss.
Send it to the abyss. And you push me right next to the enemy, thanks.
Mind your tone. I will take care of this. Death to all who stand against me!
Alright.
Death to all who
Not enough
stand
room
against
to
me.
go in there and kill it.
I'll send you to the abyss. Ha!
There we
I'll
go.
rip you apart, you whey-faced cur.
Bit too much work for measly 13,000, but what you gonna do?
You have a problem?
No, not particularly.
You are going somewhere you do not want to be.
I think we have all the flail hits, right? Yes, we do. Make a +3 weapon
will
out of
be
that,
done.
and it's a quite decent one. Probably should. Free experience and all that. We should rest soon
Happy
anyway.
to help. To try to help.
We're doing really well on the spellcasting front, though.
Yes. Easily.
Right, even if we don't really use all that much equipment we gain from there, they are good equipment pieces. Also got an axe. Do you have axe skills? No, you have two-handed weapon skills. Because we don't want to rely on melee with that guy. At the same time, he's fairly well built for it. But the armor is lacking. Yeah, that's a big problem. Okay, who the fuck are you and why did you go there? Actually, it's me, my character.
What would you have me do? A waste of my
It's a
talents.
sure sign of a
But so be
leader.
it.
It walks his own path instead of the smart path that the rest of the group is using. Come on, people, don't get distracted.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Right, we should be able to do at least some initial fighting in the dungeon layer too.
Very well.
We probably can take care of the Umber hooks. Or maybe not. Depends on if we can screw them over a little bit.
You are lucky I'm here.
I look forward to it.
They pretty much have the one thing. Ability to confuse. We can protect even a couple of guys from that. Or actually, even a single guy, I think we're more or less okay. Infinite summons and all that. Unnecessary, but it sort of allows you to do the two things that
I sense great evil.
the lazy
Labeled
way, I
treasure,
suppose.
terrible danger. Probably some
Lale
spiders.
Morning Star. Acid Cold Fire. 33% chance to slow a target for 20 seconds. Anyone have that weapon skill though? Lale Morning Star? No? So it's sort of a wasted thing at the moment. Okay, what do we get? We're better at detecting illusions. We have 4th and 5th level spells and 2 hit points. Yay! 2nd level spell extra. We might as well take slow poison at this point, because I don't give any shits about flame plates and things like that. 3rd level spell. We have Cure Disease, Invisibility, Purge, Summon Insects. Whole light. Oh, this Problematic could have its uses. Oh, I don't want to take Cure Medium Wounds. That's just shit. Protection from Fire isn't horrible. On its own, it's not that great either, but it could be combined with a simple potion to get immunity. Cold Lightning is not bad. It also only attacks enemies. The thing is, this is a type of spell you just cast and forget, and sometimes it strikes a target. So it's just a minor bonus thing that works with you. It's not something that you can rely on at all. So, but it's a good one actually for this type of a caster who has a lot of flexibility between spells. So you never have to take it. It also lasts one duration for every one turn every 4 levels, so it'll last like a ridiculously long time, enough to explore an entire map section. Problem being, it is sort of shit. There's no getting around that. Does good damage though. This Problematic is useful sometimes, very useful. So I think I'll rather take that as of now. Again, thinking behind the design or role of my character here. Cure serious wounds has its benefits. Might be better to take Call Woodland Beings because it'll have a better healing spell than the Cure serious wounds. I sort of like the idea of a poison. But you'd have to go right next to them to try to do anything with it. Neutralized poison. It's sort of unnecessary, increasingly unnecessary now. Defensive Harmony is a good one. It's very quick to cast, pretty much instantaneous, and +2 to everyone's armor class suddenly. So exactly when you need a little bit of extra boost. Alternatively, we'll just take the heal and take the heal later on. I think I'll take Cure Serious Wounds as now, because I really sort of want this, and some of these spells are of no use most of the time. Heal is always useful. Defensive Harmony, on the other hand, is sort of the same. And these type of spells become increasingly worthless as time goes on. The Defensive Harmony type spell always has at least its use. A little bit of extra buff when you need it. Static Duration, on the other hand, just usually doesn't work all that well. I'll take the Cure because I want it now. Chaotic Commands was a mandatory thing. Well, this has a lot of good ones. Mass Cure would be enough. Fuck, can I go back? No. Could have taken just Mass Cure and ignore the other one. Usually everyone is sort of injured a little bit, so this would have been great for that. Pixie Dust is Invisibility. It's area of effect invisibility. Should I take this? Usually we want to kill everything, so I'm inclined to say no. Insect Plague would be very super annoying anti-mate spell. Spellcasting within the swarm is impossible. 100% chance of spell fade. That's the only real use for this shit though. And it's one of those things that will become increasingly worthless. True Seeing has value. Iron Skin always has value. It takes a long time to cast though, but it lasts for 12 hours. So it's your basic survivability spell. While I like the Insect Plague, I don't think I would. Well, actually, now might be the one of the better times to actually use some of those spells. Later on, they're less useful. Not useless, but less useful, because you don't just want some kind of interruption ability. You want to just murderize things immediately. I don't get the new spells until I level up. Did I mean, there's the rest. Spiritual Lock. I think this is like a May spell. Mind is temporarily sealed away within the spirit world. During this time, the victim is unable to perform any actions that require conscious thought, such as attacking, using items, or casting spells. Spirits, fey creatures, elementals, and spectral undead say the spell with a -4 penalty instead of -2. Spiritual Lock is blocked by spells and abilities that protect against feeble mind effects. So a single creature can be played out of the fight fairly reliably. The big problem against everything this guy wants to do is the long casting time.
Khan. I do as I will. You do not give me orders.
It just usually there's a small window of opportunity where you can do your stuff.
Stand against me.
Kinda.
You were lucky then, but luck runs out. You have a problem?
I'm ready.
Casting time for us is so long, we can never take advantage of those small windows of opportunity.
Feed.
Very well.
$175 for an ice troll seems a bit on the low side for a creature that you need some kind of special attack to
You must
kill.
gather your party before venturing forth.
I look forward to it.
Right. We should be able to take care of most of the things down below. Not sure if everything. At the same time, we can just rest easily enough. Do
Yes?
you have a party invisibility? Might be a good one for her. Sometimes it is
What would you have me do?
genuinely
I
incredibly
will
useful
enjoy
to be
this.
able to position your units before shit hits the fan. Alternatively, when you are in the basically you're covered with the shit, you can try to reposition things again. Not a tough situation. Especially if there's some kind of a cutscene type of a thing where your guys basically just fuck up their formation and put the vulnerable guys first. So quick spell to cast invisibility on everyone would be great.
I will take care of
Fear
this.
not. I'm certainly.
Like there should be one room of trolls or something like that. Be spirit trolls too. Then come the Umber Hulks.
I will listen. It will be done.
Might as well dance.
That's the. I can do that.
I want a single summoned creature to appear, doesn't matter which
That's
one.
right. No one here but us shadows.
Mind your tone. Easily.
It would be my pleasure.
As you wish.
No spirits answer your call.
I am writing about this.
That's right. No one here but us
Troll,
shadows.
troll, spectral troll. A major enemy. Come get me, bro. Well, the downside to this is that
What'll it be?
my character is the one who's finishing these guys off.
Blast it.
Probably I can do a little bit of elemental damage on someone else.
So easy, you could almost do it yourself.
What can I do?
You are going somewhere you do not want to.
Burning Earth. Mira. Nice saving throw improvements. 3 new spells. Behold Undead. Not a good standard spell by any means. Right. Breach, Chaos, Old Monster. That's why we don't have this. Because Chaos is better. Maybe more Old Monster.
I am ready. Impressive.
Yes.
Ready for anything.
Die quickly, fool.
What a waste of my talents. But so be it.
What would you easy enough if you know what you're doing?
Happy to help.
I will listen.
To try to
for
help.
now.
Come on, finish it off.
Mind your tone. Very well.
Protection from
You have a problem?
petrification.
I look forward to it.
Right.
You are going somewhere you do not want to be.
You can deliver that piece of crap. Try
You are
not to
lucky.
get
Very
killed.
good. That's right. No one here but us shadows.
I feel a thief has the best chance of getting this done. Do it
That's
through
right.
do it through
No one
invisibility
here
too,
but
but
us
it
shadows.
rarely works all that well. Duck bones.
That's right. No one here but us shadows.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go into stealth mode before I dare to show my face there. Fine.
Kill them all and have
Fear
done
not.
with it.
And what if that is what you want?
But there's been a fairly concentrated place there, so
What would you have me do?
we should be able to
Very
deal
well.
with them with simple
That's the
spell
best you can
casting.
manage? Leave it to me.
Anything that gets in our way will be buried in this place's rubble.
I'm certainly not leaving them alive. Skin of the ghoul? Or an orcish leather, probably. Orc leather plus 3. So there's charisma, but much better otherwise. Armor class 4. What's your amulet? No idea. Indicates the origin. Her origin is somewhere from Schultz. Right, how's the best way to do this? I need someone to sculpt the exact edge of
right.
what they can see.
No one here but us shadows.
I want to just
I'm ready,
dance
that's
with the
it.
shaman. Why are you not casting the spell? Cast the fucking spell.
That's right. I'll watch your back.
Not sure if a fireball is a good idea at the moment.
Very good.
Yes? Fine.
Let me help.
I will listen.
What's
For
it
now.
I need
Mind
something
your
to
What'll
punch.
it be? I command pure chaos! Kinda.
For you.
I look forward to it.
One of them is dead, but only one.
Lucky I'm here.
Not saving the day this time.
Fear not, if that is what you want.
Ready for anything. That's it?
Where'd they go? Uninjured, I'm injured. How many? 3 at least.
Happy to have. Fine.
You have a problem? I will enjoy it.
I'm ready. Sure.
Probably take down one of them.
You are going somewhere you do not want to be.
Yeah,
I will
I
take
got
care
that.
of this.
maybe our shaman could do some offensive casting for a change. Or now, we could protect our own guys from mind affecting abilities. That could also be a thing. Got a 3-man kill squad out of that.
Yes,
Right.
it will be done.
How about this?
What'll it be? I suppose.
Holy crap, we can get our asses kicked the normal way too. Forgot about that little possibility.
Death to all who... I will listen. Mind your...
Kill that one. And the rest should go down anyway.
Easily.
Be a safe place for us to rest too. Ah,
You have a problem?
not really now.
A waste of my talents.
It's all
But so
coming
be it.
together. Only a single guy we need to take out.
That's the best you can
And
manage.
if we learn a little bit of trap setting skills, we can do ridiculous things with the thief
You are
too.
going some... Very well.
Yeah. I think we should sort of build some of these characters like they were not part of the group. A thief is a good one to do that with. She doesn't contribute anything, doesn't need to contribute anything to the group besides her ability to open doors and detect and disarm traps. We can basically build her special abilities around trying to kill the tougher boss opponents in the game. So I can basically just dump traps on them. I think that's a good idea.
I look forward to it.
Right, at this stage I'm
What would
playing
you have? Kill them all
a
and
sort
have
of a
done with it.
parallel playthrough with a solo and trying to do it in a pacifist way. So it's actually somewhat interesting, more so than I thought. In fact, at the same time, it has sort of the same problems that
That's right.
every
No one
other
here
playthrough
said
has. It goes to the sort of a certain way of doing things, because those are the limited ways you can do things. But in a lot of ways you hit your routine like every time else, so it's
I smell you. I do. You bragdunk. No be hiding on Torgal.
I will not hide from such filth as you. Come and die, if you are brave enough.
You grandchild, no tell me what be done.
None but stronger can tell God what frick could be done. Who you to say Lakshma's pack? Where? Yeah. Where? I'm the person who's come here to kill you, no matter who you are or whom you serve. Foolish crack, small fist. Why give Beltheric help this place? You paid too? No, stronger get rid of guards with much gold. You just great stupid then. You die.
I am ready. I can do that.
Oh shit. We should be not visible to
I
him.
will listen for now.
Okay, try to paralyze his ass.
Oh, I am good.
Holy
Get what
crap.
you have me as you
Ready for anything.
Yeah, how about ready to try to play him out of the fight with your superior magic? Holy shit, 42 points of goodness. Magic resistance, nothing works.
Happy to help.
How about
To try to
contributing
help.
something to damage then? Nothing else seems to work on faster.
I shall do what is required. Certainly.
What the fuck
I
happened?
will only slow you down.
What the fuck happened? Mira killed everyone. Wild mages. If you choose any kind of other mage, you can get the same job done, except they don't suddenly
well.
fail for no reason.
That's very good.
Not a fan of wild mages. I think they're more amusing if you sort of play on a smaller group or on solo. But with a larger group, it just pieces on the entire group effort. It's frustrating. That's what it is.
If that is what you want.
There's very little fun in it.
I smell you. I do. You bragdunk. No be hiding on Torgal. You die. We eat good.
It's very resistant to magic, so I'm not sure what we should do.
Ready for anything.
I think we need to take this fight somewhat seriously then.
What would you
I mean,
have
he
me
can
do?
do about 50 points of damage on a nice successful hit. Doomed! It's doomed.
Happy to help. To try
Mind
to
you,
help.
you have a problem?
Come on.
I am good.
But luck runs out.
Hold still. Curse you.
Yep, luck runs out. $15,000.
I look forward to it.
What can I do?
Let's lure the rest in. Come on, come on. Just giant trolls. Like, not exactly
Yeah,
worthless,
Let me help
but
you. I could help you that.
it shouldn't be that
I'm
much
ready.
trouble. Spells might actually work on them for one thing.
What would you have me
What
do?
would you have me do?
But it won't.
Yes?
I need some excellent.
tablet. That's
And
it?
nothing happens.
What do you want of me? I shall do what is required.
I will
Die
listen
quickly,
for
fool.
now.
Instant death.
Mind your tongue. I will enjoy this.
I'll take it.
You are lucky I'm here. Certainly.
I now use my healing spells. Hmm.
Fear not. I'm watching your back. I can do that.
Okay, decent amount of stuff. Nothing too interesting about.
Ready for anything? Fine.
Feeble mind.
You have a I will take care of this.
But not that bad of a job here. Decent amount of experience for and decent amount of equipment for maybe one tough enemy. Only tough also if you don't actually bother buffing your own guys at all. What next? Done the trade meet thing. The city of Athkatla is probably the best place. It has a lot of little things that don't really require a lot from your group that reward you in a decent way in both experience and equipment. Umar heals would require quite a bit from the group if we want to fully cleanse it. Same with Wind Spear heals. And that's about it. We could also do some of the secondary crap for our companions. I'm not super interested in them, but we sort of left them hanging because we had needed to get some of the group quests done. As in, do this job for me or I'll leave the group.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
A waste of my... You are going somewhere you do not want to be.
Ah, this endless walking makes me restless. You think I like it any better? I have an idea. You and I will spar. To the victor the glory. Fine. No weapons, no armor, no magic. A true match of prowess. Prepare yourself. Adam, where is this going?
Yes.
You're more skilled in the art of battle than I thought. It's hard for me to comment because I didn't see what happened. Yeah, you're a formidable opponent. Yes, I am, and it takes a formidable warrior to match my strength. You are an attractive man. Right, okay, so this is where it's going. You're very observant. Next time, perhaps the sparring will be a little more intimate. Yeah, I don't count on it. A shame. You'd have enjoyed it. Right. So they're trying to add more variety to the romances. I see why, because I don't think there were any homosexual relationships in the original game. Also, female characters had like one, and it was the dullest possible one. So I understand why they would have wanted to add additional ones. Diversity and all that. But in a game, I don't see why not. I mean, you can just choose no if that's not your thing. So I don't really see a downside to it.
You've done it? They're all dead?
They're dead.
What of my father? Is he well?
Well, we get a little bit of our quest experience out of it. That's about it. So 45,000 is a decent amount. Monk will level up soon, and so will the thief. Wonder who gets a romance with the bear. Dialogue just writes itself. The bear just growls, it doesn't have actual dialogue. But you understand what it's trying to convey to you somehow. Right. Oh, I think I'll just make a trade meet, at least for now. Basically do the manage our loot
Very well.
inventory.
Quickly, get me the dragon ready.
Right, she's burning up. I think Baldur's Gate, well not Baldur's Gate, but Catla makes the most sense. Yeah, some of the things that happen there have also ties to the other areas, so just doing quests there will also unlock things elsewhere.
I need a swig of some strong dwarven ale.
Yeah. Plus 1,350 for plus 3 weapon. Holy shit, you aren't gonna get anything. Although the cat food things and things like that sort of bother me. Do, do. Don't want to hold on to the pommel gem. It'll give you a new sort of neutrality if you get all the pieces. I don't even recall where the pieces are. It's like its effectiveness is sort of weak against neutrals, but if you're against good or evil opponents, its effectiveness is good. So it's could be decent, but might not be. Not terrible, but exactly not kind of an equipment piece you can really rely on either. Right, we might as well take a closer look at the equipment before we sell it off. I'm not selling the Flail of Ages. It has a very good debuff ability. Some of us might get the Flail Morningstar ability. Maybe not, but as for now, I'll hold on to it. Dump it in you or in... No, where the hell is the bag? Shield Amulet. 42 uses. Immunity to magic missile. A little bit of an armor bonus. This might be good for the monk. It's not about an extra armor bonus. I'm not sure if it actually even works, but shrug. Ring of Earth Control. Armor class +1. Charm Elemental. Earth Elemental once per day. Touch range. Stone to Flesh once per day. Not bad. So basically +1 armor class, really. Okay, Dawn's armor class isn't great, but it's respectable. Yeah, in an emergency situation. Not good by any means. No one's using a longbow. Only one guy could potentially even use it. And he has crossbow as his ability. Right. So we can sell it. The kneecapper. Good versus giant humanoids. Not sure what exactly is counted among those. Giants and ogres. Okay. So fairly limited set of targets. +3 axe. It's a good axe. Cold damage, acid damage. No one really uses an axe though. I could potentially use an axe. So if we wanted to... yeah, I'm not sure that's a bad idea. I'm after all using the staff mage at the moment. The only reason why I sort of would use a two-handed weapon is because there are no good bucklers. So might as well use a good one. And I'm not really performing a tanking role at all, so extra reach in a weapon and extra damage would be better. We can sell those off. Right. Wait.
What would you have me?
Not sure it's a good idea to sell them to this guy though. Not sure it's a bad idea. I don't think there are good places to sell some of this crap. Maybe with better reputation, but we're never gonna get the better reputation. Right, I'll leave things here. We'll either go to Mira's area or back to Athkatla.
I am Dorniel Khan. I do as I
The
will.
hidden camp we would have to do
Do
some
not
minor
give me
things,
orders.
clear it out. But now we have a thief, so we could clear out the traps, and we have enough fighting capability, so I'm not worried about that either.
No, sorry.
Out of curiosity, do you have any time critical things we need to do? Fear for Mironda. Beatrice pub in trade. Might as well do this. Cask of Halfling's Help.
You're not mercenaries, are you? I ate those money-grubbing scum.
Yeah. A dwarf named Miranda said you recently received a cask of an ale she'd like to try. Right, good old Miranda. I know what she must be looking for. A nice wheat beer out of Lurin called Halfling's Help. Usually I don't sell drink by the cask, but Miranda's a good sort. I'll let you have it for 50 gold. Sure. Don't see why I wouldn't. 50 gold is nothing the scale of gold we're gonna spend. There would be minor tasks we'd do here too.
Very well.
A lot of the minor tasks relate to Athkatla or doing things there. Might as well take Wilson to see his friend too. Right, hidden refuge, wild forest.
I look forward to it.
I'll return the item and have Wilson meet with the other wild mage. See if we can get a little bit of something out of those. Miranda.
Cedric! Cedric! You bumbling bird!
You're back, I see. What can I do for you?
I have the beer from Beatri you wanted.
So you do. That's the stuff right there. I'll take that, thank you very much.
Can't wait to taste it. Halflings help, it's called. I hope it works on dwarves too. Yeah, you're welcome.
I'd not ask you to lug a cask here just because I thought you could use the exercise.
Now I don't know if I ever told you I was bad with names. I'm bad with most things requiring memory, except for magic.
I asked Talana again what yours was. She told me, and I thought, as you were trying to help out and all, that I ought to remember it a little better.
I made this so we could share this brew if ye ever brung it to me. A tankard with my name on it.
That it is. That it is. But this is no ordinary tankard.
Knocthor helped me make it. There's wild magic in there. Use it wisely. Just kidding. Use it whenever the hell you want. So we got a cup out of it. Melos the Vulture's tankard restores 2d8 hit points 3 times per day. So it's free healing. Can anyone use it? Can you use it? I feel like I should be using it. Got my name on it. And who wants Wilson? Xavier.
Oh, hey man, it's you! Long time no see. Real long time. How are the salmon swimming? Been shaking any beehives? Oh yeah, honey's the best! Well, you asked, so I'm gonna tell you. The camp is great. It's hard being a wild mage on the run, you know. But this place kind of feels like home. Oh yeah, they're amazing. So glad you found them. Hey man, Wilson says you've been doing right by him. I just want to say thanks for dropping by and bringing him along.
Happy to have reunited such great friends.
Here, take these as thanks. What comes around goes around, you know? They're from a recent batch. They'll make you real strong and give you some really deep insights, too. Oh, man, don't look. I'm about to cry. Take care.
We got what exactly? Green Dragon Potion. Strength 25, Intelligence 3, Constitution 3. This curious brew was crafted by Zabiak, a wild mage and alchemist who has, perhaps, experimented a little too much with his own product. Zabiak explained the potion would make its drinker really strong, but neglected to mention a number of, at best, distracting, at worst, positively horrific side effects, like the utter inescapable awareness of one's existence as the insignificant speck in the vastness of the multiverse. Zabiak's got some real issues, man. User is slowed for the duration of the spell. Duration 24 hours. This is terrible. Well, who wants to buy it, I guess? It's like a bad strength potion. But the duration is nice. And the slow effect might be counterable or dismissible, but Constitution 3 is still terrible. We just want to sell this horrible shit away. Right, I'll leave things here. We are gonna go herd some cats the next time. It probably won't last too long. There might be other interesting things in the wild magic area though. Probably should cast some protection spells while we're out of it. Yeah. Everyone's silenced. Spell cast normally. The caster level decreased by 4. And while it's a weird looking icon that we got, but it doesn't actually do anything.